Hey readers, this week we are going to be working on multiple meaning words. What do you think that means? Multiple meaning words. What do you think? Let's start off with a PowerPoint and talk about multiple meaning words. Understanding what you read. So what does the word multiple mean? It means more than one, just like multiplication, right? More than one means many. So multiple meaning words mean words with more than one meaning. Sometimes words can have more than one meaning. And that's what we're going to learn about today. Why do we want to learn about these words? Many English words have multiple meanings. Knowing these different meanings can help us understand what we read. That's why we're learning about them. Think about the word fly. What different meanings does it have? To move through the air, like something flies, like my spoon flies through the air, or a kind of insect. So which meaning are we using here in the yellow sentence? We watched the leaves fly through the air. Were they moving through the air or was it a bug? To move through the air, good. And so we can use our clues, and we know about context clues. We can use our clues. We watch the leaves fly through the air. Okay, they're going through the air. Now, usually with multiple meaning words, you usually have a noun and a verb. And that's how you can figure out which meaning goes with which. To move through the air, that's a verb, right? It's an action. A kind of insect, that's a noun, right? It's an animal. And so in our sentence, we can see we watch the leaves fly through the air. They're doing something, so we know it's a verb. Okay, we just figured that out. We can use context clues, or the words around a multiple meaning word to figure out its meaning. Again, context clues will never go away. The turtles crawled up on the bank of the river. Which one do you think it could be? Now, all three choices mean bank, but they're a different meaning. So the edge of a waterway, a place to keep money, or to keep money in the bank. Well, the turtles crawled up on something of the river, the edge of the waterway, okay? And that's also a noun. This is a thing because they crawled up on it, and this is a thing. Which meaning of project or project? The student created a colorful art project. To throw forward? Did the student throw it forward? To cause an image to appear, to project it, or a school assignment? The student, clue, created a colorful art something. That would be a school assignment. And our clue, context clue there, student is a good one. And it's also a noun. He created a thing. A school assignment is a thing. To throw forward is a verb, and to cause an image to appear would also be a verb. So we match noun and noun. Which meaning of play? The children performed a play in a pavilion at the park. To do something fun and amusing, like play around with your friends. To participate in a game, or a show or performance. The children performed something. So it probably was fun, but they weren't participating in a game. And also, how I know it's not number one, they performed a play. They did a thing, noun. To do something fun, verb. So it would be a show or performance. Learning new meanings. Often the different meanings of words are related. You just need to think about how they can fit together. Think about the word chili. What does it mean to you? Cold. It also could be the food, but it's spelled differently. Multiple meaning words are spelled the same. So I'm thinking cold, chilly, like I'm chilly right now in the classroom. The tourists weren't happy with the chilly welcome they received from the hotel clerk. Did they get Cold weather from the hotel clerk? What do you think it could mean? As it's used in the sentence, chilly means unfriendly. How does this relate to being cold? Oops. It says they weren't happy. So they know that the hotel clerk was not friendly. And if something's not friendly, you might not want to be around it, just like in the cold. All right, what is a multiple meaning word? A word with more than one meaning, okay? Like the word multiple. That's how you figure that stuff out. Okay, which sentence uses run in the same way as the sentence below? The creek runs through the park. Is the creek really running? No, it's a creek, it's water. It runs through the park, so it moves through the park. The children run at gym class? No, because the creek is not running. The ink runs when it gets wet. Okay, is it dripping? No. The road runs across town. It goes across town. Okay. And our last one, which sentence uses the word field as it's used in the sentence below? The scientist was an expert in the field of wildflowers. The scientist was an expert in the field of wildflowers. The school field was covered in yellow goldenrod. I think that's the picture that we see. The school field, the scientist was an expert in the field of wildflowers. The baseball players spent the end of the inning in the field. Probably definitely not, because we're talking about a scientist here. The field of astronomy, which is like the study of stars, can be fascinating to study. So this scientist is an expert in something. Which sentence also uses the word field, sort of like something that you're studying? A or C? It didn't pop up, but the answer is C. They're both studying something, right? So again, multiple meaning words are words with more than one meaning. You just have to use your clues and your context clues to figure out what it means. Or let me give you another example. The word orange. Can you think of its two meanings? The color and the food. What about the word ring? Ring, noun, ring, ring, verb. Okay, so there are multiple meaning words all around. So when you're reading, see if you can be a word detective and try to find some multiple meaning words. It's fun to do. And we are going to do a practice page next together with a discussion post. So I'll see you in a minute.